Hello, everybody, and good day to you all. Today, I am talking about Daredevil Born Again, Season 1, Episode number 7, Art for Art's Sake. In this episode here, we found out, well, we already knew this, who News was. I figured this out pretty much earlier on when they showed that guy walking to the, and to the doc's, um, um, Heather's, I think, not office, whatever she was doing, some kind of book signing, and he came in and talked to us. Oh, that's News right there. I pretty much figured it out pretty much on the story. So now she knows. Now she figured out who it was as well too, because he comes into her for our office for a session, and then things are going well until he starts his nose bleeds and he started painting stuff, which makes. Now here's the thing though. Now when his nose started bleeding and he uses the blood to paint to make that little face thing. Do the eyes part, okay, I was with it, but then he had enough to do the whole face. I said, where all that blood come from? He only had one thing. I mean, like whatever, sure, whatever, sure, okay. Maybe he dug his nose again. Maybe he did it twice. I don't know. Maybe he doubled it. But Heather finds out who News is, and well, they have a very interesting conversation. Now, the thing is, though, I didn't know where this was going to go. Cause I thought she was going to die in this situation. I said, oh, no, she only killed off the girlfriend? Oh, that's kind of sad. But the thing is, though, at the same time, I'll think to myself, they don't have to kill her because he's already Daredevil now. So he already had the motivation to go back to the thing. He already saved the girl, so now he's Daredevil again. So he doesn't even have to. She doesn't have to die really for them to say, I better be Daredevil. But no, it already happened. So I'm happy they didn't go in that direction. And also the twist and turn they did with it as well too. Very interesting as well. Then you also had the thing going, the relationship going on between Vanessa and you got Wilson Fisk. You got Wilson is really hating his life as mayor. I mean, he has a lot of plans. He's still not out of goal. He still want to make the city better. But all the hoops he had to go through, the people he got to talk to, and then his past from his criminal life is coming back into his face, and people and one guy is getting a little cocky. Luca, he's getting a little cocky. See, Wilson gave him an order to give this certain people a large amount of money. Keep the peace, everything's fantastic. You pay your thing, and you also give me a little interest, and then everybody's good. I'm happy, you're happy, we move forward. But you got Luca over there that I ain't paying nothing. You ain't in the game anymore, old man. You can't tell me what to do. You ain't the big bad boss anymore. You're the mayor now. You want to do the right thing now. So I tell you what's going to happen, and that's how it's going to go. I'm not paying anything. You can't make me, and so shut up, and I'm going to do what I want to do. And if you don't like that, well, we're going to have to change the rules around here of who should be in charge. Wilson doing everything he possibly can, not to rip this guy's head off, and trying to be calm about the situation. And you also got the relationship between Wilson and Vanessa. It looks like they start to come around together. Okay, it took some time. Vanessa was really on board with the whole mayor situation. She liked how their life was. She liked how things were going, and so now Wilson's changing things up. And so now you're starting to see her come on board and where her loyalties are. Now, is she completely on Wilson's fixed side? Maybe. I don't know. Is she doing the long game? Possibly. It beats the crap out of me. And you also got other people in here as well starting to feel themselves, like Daniel. Daniel was the intern who looked up to Fisk, kind of worshipped him a little bit, like a God thing situation. It was it was very weird, very creepy. And so now he's talking to BB, and he's trying to get her to pretty much tell the story he wants her to tell, and by threatening her, make her have a bad day, which is kind of interesting because Wilson killed her dad, and so now, well, I don't know if Daniel's going down that path, but maybe. I don't know. You also have the whole thing going on here with this whole task force situation. Wilson put them in charge to handle situations right as well. Is this going to last? Is it going to fall apart? I don't know, because they were hired to do a certain job. They didn't do the job, and then somebody else did the job for them, and then they take credit for that job. What does that mean? Are things going to fall apart? So you got the life of Matt, the life of Fisk here. These two people on different paths, they both want to save the city in their own certain way. Matt realizing that the playing by the rules is not working, so he do this well to go back to being Daredevil again, which is also affecting his life especially the relationship he has with Cherry, which is really messed up and weird in the first place. Because see, here's the thing: Cherry didn't want him to get involved, but yet he told him what was going on. I think that's going to stop him from not getting involved. That makes no sense at all. And now he's keeping a secret from Christian, and Christian trying to figure out what's going on with Matt, and so now that's going to start a whole other problem right there as well too. Is she going to die next? I don't know. Because here's the thing, and now Mills was being set up for a while now. There's little hints of him, and then they finally see him in action, but he didn't last that long. So I'm thinking that who's the big bad then? I don't know. This changes everything. Because I was thinking that Muse was going to be the big bad, the thing but no, he was not. And they also changed. They took away his powers in situations as well too. And also I thought it was kind of interesting how they had to squeeze in the Taekwondo situation to try to make people think like how he doesn't know how to fight so much. Like who cares? It doesn't matter. He's a psycho. But like it make things better. If people had to justify the fact that he know how to fight, so he holds his own and get mad. And so they said, so the whole Taekwondo situation and how he killed off his master. I said, oh, okay. Sure, I guess so. I mean, it didn't change anything for me. I mean, either way, he's still a psycho. And also, he's still dead. So it doesn't really matter. So, him knowing it, not knowing it, doesn't make no freaking difference. It felt as though they had to justify it. It was to explain to the people who didn't want to accept it. Like this, who cares? It didn't change anything for me, but it is what it is. But even though he didn't last that long, his visual look and design was also, I thought pretty cool. It pretty much looked like I looked in the comic books, so I did like that part about him as well too. I thought he was gonna play like a bigger role in here. Even when he died, I kept thinking to myself, maybe he's gonna get back up. I was in the denial of it when it happened. I said, that's it. All this setup and this thing happened, and then he just dies like that. I said, well, that's kind of a letdown. I kept thinking maybe they're gonna turn around, he's gonna be gone. I don't know. Maybe he got Hillman factor or something like that. Maybe they give him another power. I don't know. But that didn't happen. So I said, well, if he's not the big bad, and that as well too. Is it go back to Fist now? I don't know. But it's good to see Daredevil back in action again. So that was cool. It's gonna mess up his whole life now because Christian's going to want to know what's going on with him. He can't tell her. But you also have what's going on with Heather, and I'm pretty sure she had to figure it out now. I guess she had to figure it out. She had to, right? Because she saw Matt with the bruises in the shower. I thought it was kind of funny though, because she's questioning about the shower thing, what's going on with your back and everything, and then she said about sleep with her, she shut up, and that did work for a couple minutes. It did work for a minute, but she's a psychiatrist dude who's trying to do a book on superheroes and masks and stuff, and then that she with you, and well, eventually she'll figure it out. I mean, the man coming home with bruises and stuff like that too. The whole bank situation as well, and then this. So, what is she thinking right now? And also the fact that she said that he said my name. Now, here's the weird part about it. Matt doesn't change his voice when he's Daredevil. He doesn't disguise it at all. Matter of fact, you can still see his jawline. So how nobody might figure it out as to who he is, I don't know. You're sleeping with the boy. You saw the face. You can't tell who it was. But I also like how they use Matt's powers in here as well too. How he filled the papers, especially with the blood on it, and for the ridges of her face as well. You can tell who it is from that. I thought it was very interesting how they did it. I thought it was pretty good. Also pretty nasty at the same time as well too. He also contaminated the scene by touching everything. But oh well, it is what it is. But like oh well. So yeah, I mean I was surprised the cops not figure it out yet, because the thing though, he touching everything, and so his fingerprints is on everything. His DNA is everywhere. So. I mean, but I guess he's not in the system, so I guess everybody won't know. I don't know. Either who. But overall, I still enjoyed the episode. I had fun watching it. Very intense. I don't know where it's going to go from here. But so far, I'm having fun watching it as well. It has some little flaws here and there, but other than that, I enjoyed it. Looking forward to see where Wilson's going to go from here and now. How he's going to balance this whole being a gangster. Maybe he's going to go back to being the kingpin again while being the mayor. Is that going to be his downfall or something else altogether? I don't know. Is Matt going to take him down or something else? And that relationship with Heather is gonna last, or is it gonna fall apart really hard when she finds out the truth. Is she gonna be happy about this, or is she gonna be mad? And if she is mad, how will that go? Because a couple of times I thought she was gonna die, so that didn't happen. So we'll see where this goes. So excuse me, I'm a little sick. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of Daredevil Born Again. If you haven't watched it, so check it out for yourself. Hopefully you watch it, you would enjoy having them watching it too. So give my channel a like, hit the thumbs up, shaboop, and subscribe to my channel and share. I would appreciate it. Also, links down below. Connection to my social media. You want to follow me there. And also to my store. Also take my shirts and socks and a lot of other things as well too. See some stuff about stuff. I would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams and real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.